Is Batman a superhero? Who really is Bruce Wayne in the pantheon of great superheroes who have graced comic books and movie theaters for nearly 80 years now? Well, the question is, what is the definition of a superhero? Because not all heroes are created equal. A hero is somebody who does things for other people, a knight in shining armor, if you will. Somebody who gives of themselves, puts themselves in harm's way, willing to risk life and limb for others and for causes greater than themselves. And by that definition, no one can question the fact that Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, aka the Dark Knight, is without a doubt a hero. But is he super? Well, if he's super, tell me, what about him is super? What about him is superior? What about him is above, beyond what a natural human being can do? And don't talk to me about his money, because if that's the case, Mark Zuckerberg's a superhero. Bill Gates is a superhero. Donald Trump is a superhero. But we all know that no one would define those people as a superhero, so why does Bruce Wayne get that? Is it because he also fights crime? Well, how does he fight crime? He uses his intelligence. He uses tactical equipment. He uses all kinds of scientific methods that makes him viable to fight crime in Gotham City. And really, the people that he's matched up against with are no match for him. He's able to do what others in his area are not able to do. But the truth is, all things are relative. Well, what do I mean by that? Think back to elementary school. There were kids who were really fast, right? You had the fastest kid in your school. First, you drop down to the fastest kid in their grade. You're fast for your grade. You're fast for your age. You're fast for your development. Then you're fast for your school, or maybe your county, or maybe your district. But at some point, you get up against the elite, the people who really are fast, and you find out that that kid that was so great when he was with the rest of your classmates isn't so great when he's compared to the masses, to the real runners. See, no one can question whether or not Usain Bolt is fast. He's the fastest of all time. So how does Batman compare to the other superheroes? And I use other loosely. Well, can he fly like Superman? Does he have X-ray vision? Superhuman strength? Can he run like the Flash? Can he inhabit the waters like Aquaman? What is it Batman does that a normal human being genetically is not predispositioned to do? And the answer is nothing. Batman is cool, he's rich, he's tough, he's heroic, but he is not a superhero. And it matters. The reason it matters is because when we start calling any and everyone a superhero, we water down what it means for the real superheroes. Now, I know we had that movie Batman vs. Superman recently, and the comic book preceded it. And I am not a comic book reader, okay? I am not well-versed in the world of comic books. I'm not well-versed in the catalogs. I'm not going to front and fake. I'm not going to pretend that I am. But what I can tell you is when I see Batman on the same screen as Superman, I know who the superhero is, and I know who the superhero is not. It is offensive to me. Offensive that you would call Batman a superhero in comparison, in any kind of connection to the Man of Steel. The fact that Batman was not killed instantly when he started to get to popping off at the mouth to Superman is offensive to me, because Superman is a real G. Superman can kill Batman just by looking at him, literally. And yet somehow Batman gets the better of him? Please, come on, stop it. Stop it. Just like in the world, you have economies that are thriving. You have economies that are burgeoning. You have economies that are growing. But then you have the super economies. You have China. You have the United States of America. Brazil can't compare to that. India's making waves and making improvements, but they can't compare to China or the United States. There's no comparison. And when we start tossing out terms that we just share for any and everyone, we water down the greatness of the real powers. And that's why we want to make it clear. Batman is not a superhero. And it's why I had to get it off my chest. I mean, if we're being honest, Batman needs a flu shot every year. Okay? Batman literally needs a flu shot every year. Batman doesn't have a super immune system. He could be in the hospital getting fluids, taking Tamiflu. What kind of a superhero is that? Batman could get turf toe. Batman could be in the bathroom when the bat signal comes on, and he can't make up speed. Batman is in no way a superhero. He's a great guy because he gives life and limb. He gives his money, and we know dude is balling. Don't nobody got better whips. Don't nobody stay with better broads. And he's very handsome. I mean, I'm going to just be real. He's very handsome. Always is. He stays in great shape. But let him quit working out for a little while. What you think's going to happen? Huh? What if he changed his diet to pizza and Taco Bell? What do you think's going to happen? Do you think Superman has to keep up with some kind of regimen? What about Spider-Man? You think Spider-Man's going to lose his powers if he decides he's not going to eat heart healthy? Batman will. And Batman has an expiration date. Superman's not going to die. As long as he has the power from the yellow sun, Superman will live. He will thrive. He will be super. Batman is mortal. Batman is not a superhero. He is not, was not, will never be a superhero. And all of you fanboys who say he is, you say that because you like him. It's like a sports fan. You like your team, so you give your team passes. You make complaints in behalf of your team that the unbiased wouldn't make. And I can say, because I am not a fanboy. I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm not a DC fan. I just enjoy what they put out as blockbuster movies. And my eyes tell me the truth. Untainted. Batman is not a superhero. I need you to never forget it. And if you feel like you have points to prove where you can come to me and tell me, yes, Batman is a superhero, come with it. I'm on Twitter at I Also Hate Pitt. I'm on Instagram at I Also Hate Pitt. You can find me on our Facebook page, Raspy Voice Kids. You can get at us on our website, raspyvoicekids.com. Tell me, if Batman is a superhero, tell me why. What am I missing? How did I get it wrong? Because I'm open to argument. But I'm going to tell you, you better bring it. And you better keep it 100% real, facts only. Otherwise, you will be dismissed. And I don't have anything left. I got it all off my chest. It's Brandon Phoenix, a.k.a. I Also Hate Pitt from the Raspy Voice Kids. And if you can't tell, I am so excited to tell you about our newest sponsor, Sandwich University. Sandwich U. Why? Because it is the bomb. That place is so lit. And if you don't believe me, ask Good Morning America, who rated it one of the top college restaurants. It's also one of the top 25 places to try before you die. They're open till 4 a.m., so they're there if you have cravings late. And if you're in Morgantown, if we're being honest, there's going to be nights where you're having cravings late. We all know. If you're there, if you live there, you got to get there. You got to have the sandwich because they are the king of the fat sandwich. Hashtag fat sandwich. Hashtag king of the fat sandwich. If you don't live there, it's a great place to go before and after the game. You're going to see their name. They're up on the Jumbotron. I cannot tell you how excited we are, and I cannot tell you how excited you're going to be when you have what they have to offer. You can see here some of their menu items, some of their menu options. They deliver too. Check them out. Sandwich U, now franchising. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching the Raspy Voice Kids. We want to give a special thanks to Sandwich U, King of the Fat Sandwich, and to Shrinkables. We also want to thank one of our patrons, Jen Wilt. We thank you for your support, and if you would like to become a patron, please click the link in our bio or in the description so you can become a part of the show.